So we're going to start with the proclamation recognizing Assistance Dog Week by Council Vice President Rice.
All right, if we could have our folks with our working dogs that are meeting each other, some for the first time, could come on up. So very soon, August 4th through the 10th, we are going to be celebrating Assistance Dog Week here in Montgomery County. And one of the things that I think a lot of times people forget, we see how important assistance dogs are as we see a person that might be traveling down the street, but really don't understand what it is that these service dogs are able to do and able to allow people the ability to get out and do so many other things that they normally wouldn't be able to do without the assistance of these great dogs. And so what we wanted to do today is honor not only the great dogs for their work, and I should have brought some dog treats with me. I apologize. But I'm sure they can probably smell my dog on me as well, and so that's part of it. But one of the things is how empowering these dogs tend to be for their owners. And I think that the level of independence that is able to be accomplished when a lot of these owners have dogs is extremely important. And so we just wanted to make a simple thank you to all of the folks that go into training these dogs, and then also acknowledge the great work that goes into utilizing these assistance dogs throughout our community. And so I wanted to briefly start off with reading the proclamation and then invite some of our guests to speak about what their assistance dogs mean to them, because I think that their own personal stories will give you a great indication. And I've also seen just this morning some of the great things that these dogs are able to do. So the proclamation reads, whereas thousands of citizens benefit daily from the use of assistance dogs that improve and enrich the quality of their lives, and whereas guide dogs assist people with vision loss, leading these individuals around physical obstacles and to destinations such as seating, crossing streets, entering or exiting doorways, elevators, and stairways, whereas hearing alert dogs alert people with a hearing loss to the presence of specific sounds, such as doorbells and telephones, crying babies, sirens, another person, buzzing timers or sensors, knocks at the door, as well as smoke, fire, and alarm clocks. And whereas service dogs assist people with disabilities with walking, balance, dressing, transferring them from place to place, retrieving and carrying items, opening doors and drawers, pushing buttons, pulling wheelchairs, and household chores. And whereas seizure alert and seizure response dogs alert or respond to medical conditions such as heart attack, stroke, diabetes, epilepsy, panic attack, anxiety attack, post-traumatic stress, and seizures. Whereas our medical alert and medical response dogs alert or respond to oncoming medical conditions, such as, again, the heart attacks, strokes, diabetes, epilepsy, panic attacks, anxiety attacks, post-traumatic stress disorder. So whereas the Montgomery County is pleased to recognize the valuable service these animals provide in enriching and improving the lives of many of our citizens, now therefore do we, Isaiah Leggett as County Executive and Nancy Navarro as Council President, proclaim the week of August 4th through 10th as Assistance Dog Week in Montgomery County, and we encourage our residents to join us in recognizing these valuable services that these great animals provide. And it's signed this day of July 16th, 2013 by Isaiah Leggett and Nancy Navarro, our Council President. So congratulations. I'll present that to you. And if my guests would like to, I'm going to start here, and we'll work our way around. So we'll get a few minutes.
Okay, great. I'm Trish Galilee. I'm the chair of the Commission on People with Disabilities. I've been with this particular service dog for the past 7.5 years. He's been working for me. His name is Memphis. He is my second service dog. having a service dog really takes you to a level of independence that you didn't think was possible. Not only are they pretty and nice and a little excited to see other dogs today, but they're not robots, so we have to know they're living beings. But to be able to take my dog everywhere with me, to help me with the everyday tasks, to give me the energy back, to be able to make it through the day, and to always be there unconditionally loving me is just a fantastic thing. I owe it so much to the organizations like Fighters for Freedom that trained my first service dog, that got me to this level of independence, and as I continue, and I'm actually training my third dog now. So transition is hard, but that's the reality of life, and we're very fortunate to have these and the people that give their time and effort to train the animals. I'd like to turn it over to Charlie Crawford to talk about his guide dog.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Mason, would you mind coming over here, please? Good boy. Sit down. Sit. Go ahead. Attaboy. Go on. Good boy. Now, I just want to say thank you to the County Council and to the Executive, because it's not always that we get a chance to share with everybody the value of something that's very important to all of us. Both myself as a person with a disability and all of you as neighbors and friends in our county. There's a bond there that's important for all of us to maintain. And I know that from the bond that my dog and I have. This is my 9th dog. I've been through some horrendous experiences and some wonderful experiences with these dogs, and I can't begin to recount them because there are just too many. But let me just say this, that there's an old saying, may you be the person your dog thinks you are. And if that's what you are, you're in great shape. Thanks so much. There you go.
Great words, Charlie. Last but not least, Kirk, would you like to say a few words as well?
Well, yeah, sure. I think they both said very poignant stuff. My dog's important to me because I'm always dropping things, which includes the remote control, folks. How do you feel when you don't have your remote control in hand? And I can wake Pilgrim at 3 o'clock in the morning. The whole house will be pitch black, but my TV will be on and I might be awake. I call him from his kennel to my bedside. I tell him fetch remote. He dutifully picks it up, puts it right on my chest where I can grab a hold of it. And he may do this three or maybe 4 times in one evening. And he never says no. He never says no. I mean, and that's what's so fantastic about these dogs. My caregiver might get tired of getting up repeatedly through the night, but Pilgrim doesn't get tired of it. And that's what having these dogs really means to us, is that a friend will always be there, always ready to help, who never says no. And we as service dog owners, we hope that people in the community understand that these are working dogs, and that they should not be disturbed when they're working. That you should not speak to them, you should not reach to them, you should not touch them, because their attention has to be focused on us.
Thank you very much, Kirk. So, guys, we're going to gather around and take a couple pictures, but I did, again, just want to thank you very much for the great work, and, of course, to the dogs, great work as well. So, thank you, guys.